Hello my fellow readers, welcome to Ren Reads. I am super excited about this video because I'm finally recording a bookshelf tour. I've been on BookTube for almost a year already. I think I started in January, I believe. And I'm so grateful and thankful and excited for all the progress I've done on this channel. And why not end the year with a bookshelf tour? So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It was requested from my last video because my last video was like organizing both of my bookshelves because I did get a new one. And yeah, I'm really excited. If you like these types of videos, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. Click that red button down below to subscribe to become part of my reading family. And without further ado, let's get started with the bookshelf tour. Okay, so like I showed you in my last video, this is an overview of my bookshelf. I am super happy with how it turned out. And yeah, just go ahead and dive right in. I guess I'll start with this little bookshelf. I got it from Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks. And I think it's an IKEA shelf. And so yeah, on top, I just have this book sleeve from an Owl Crate unboxing. And then I have this mug. It's like a Thanksgiving mug. And I have like all my bookmarks in here. I have one from church, my Harry Potter bookmark, like just some random bookmarks in here. And yeah, that's what's on top. And then the very first shelf under it, it has like my nonfiction or biblical books here, I would say. First, I have this little picture of my grandpa and grandma. It's like a little old Polaroid film. I love it. This is my favorite bookshelf decor, I would say. And then right behind it, I have my Bible right here. And then I have a couple of books from my preacher. This is from the preacher's wife, Pastor Laura. She wrote this book. I have yet to read it, but I'm excited for it. I read this book by Timothy Keller. He's a Christian writer. Then this is by my preacher and his daughter, Pastor Rob and Danielle Koch. I love this book. I read it while I was in quarantine last year, and it was really good. Then I have The Four Agreements, which is a great spiritual book. I have some nonfiction, Whole, Taking Charge of Your Fertility. And then in the middle, I have this Frida Kahlo book, which is one of my favorites as well. And then right here, for more decor, it's like a book 10 that I got from Owl Crate. It has like some bookish items in there. And then right here, I'll always put my TBR. Right now, it's Frankenstein, Alice, Twilight, and Stephen King. But I haven't read, really, of any of these, so that's great. All right, under it is like 2 shelves of hardback books. I have In the Cellar, Avatar, Rise of Kyoshi, Clap When You Land, The Giver Quartet, which I'm actually thinking about giving away because I've had it for years. And yeah, I don't really have like an interest in reading it, but I don't know. I was gifted it, so I kind of feel bad. And then I have one of the most beautiful books I own. I got this in an Owl Crate an Owl Crate subscription box. It's Owl Crate edition, limited edition. It has like green sprayed edges. It's so beautiful. I have Flame in the Mist, Lake's Edge. This I thrifted. It's called Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, which sounded interesting, but I haven't read it yet. I've thrifted it a long time ago. Then I have Lesson in Vengeance and The Crow Prince. I just realized that a lot of these books on these shelves are like Owl Crate exclusive, like this one, Lake's Edge, and then A Lesson in Vengeance. But yeah. And then under that, I have more hardback books. I have Dominicana, which is a great one. Lumine. Stephen King, which is like a lot of like short stories or like horror stories, I think. I have another Stephen King, The Institute, which I was gifted this by my best friend and her boyfriend. I have yet to read, but I'm very intrigued to read it. I have A Curse So Dark and Lonely, Legendary Finale, Frida, which I have yet to read as well. I was gifted this by my Theo Gilbert, and it's just like a nonfiction of Frida's life, and I'm really excited to read that as well. Then I have Wicked. All right, that's everything on my little bookshelf. And then right next to it at the bottom, I have the trio, I guess, of the Harry Potter illustrated books. I just have the first, second, and third one. I still need the fourth one. One of my favorite masterpieces is The Twisted Visions by Junji Ito. It's really like all the artwork from him, and I love his artwork. It's amazing, and I'm glad to have it. Then I have Aragon, which I've had since I was little. It's like the illustrations and the world building of Aragon. I don't have the actual Aragon book, but this holds a lot of memories since I had it when I was younger. And yeah, it's basically everything right there. And then now onto my bookshelf. I have some like decor, I guess. I have a Smurfs, what is it called? Lunchbox, and then a Harry Potter lunchbox. These are very like vintage. This one was from like 1998 or 1999, I don't know, or 2000, I don't know, I forgot. And that one's vintage as well. I have Harry and Ron stuffed animals up there. I have a Pokemon Monopoly board back there as well. It's vintage. And then I've had this since I graduated in 2017. It's like this jar of money that my mom gifted me. And yeah, I love the display up there. Then I have a string of lights all the way around with like some keychains. I have Jason Voorhees, and then a little keychain from my family whenever they went to, what is it called? Puerto Rico. Oh, it just fell. And then on this side, I have, what's his name? Locke, I think, from Nightmare Before Christmas. And yeah. So on the first shelf, I already showed y'all in my last video, but it's like a rainbow themed. This is the first rainbow themed shelf I've ever done, and I'm just in love with it. On top of this stack right here, I have a C for Cameron, obviously, and then I have all my Diary of a Wimpy Kid books right here. I only have 6, but yeah, this just reminds me of my childhood. I read these whenever I was in like elementary or middle school. And then in front of it, I just have a little Stitch hairpin that my best friend's mom got me right there. I have my Dark Vanessa, which I heard it's a very disturbing but like amazing book. I haven't read it yet because I haven't been like the right mind space to read it. But yeah. And then I have The Skin I'm In, which is a good book. The Henna Wars, which is amazing. Paper Town, which is kind of trash. With the Fire on High is one of my favorite books. Rated a 5 stars. Then I have more. It's kind of a funny story, was a great book. Love is a Revolution. I thought it was going to be really good, but it's not. Since You've Been Gone, I have yet to read Where the Mountain Meets the Moon, which is a great like children's book. It has amazing illustrations. I love the storyline. And yeah, it's basically everything. And then I have like a little sewing kit that I got from Crit right there. That's the first shelf. Alright, and the second shelf is also one of my favorites. It's like my manga slash horror, thriller, and like favorite shelf, I would say. For decor, I have this little Funko Pop Pennywise, this Coraline doll, which is literally my favorite display. And then I have this Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, which has beautiful illustrations on the cards. I don't necessarily do tarot. I just really liked it because it was Nightmare Before Christmas themed and the illustrations were pretty. And yeah, I think I got this on boxlunch.com, so I believe it's still there. I don't know. Let's start right here. This is one of my all-time favorite books, Imaginary Friend. I loved it so much. It's by Stephen Chbosky. And yeah, I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. I want like every single edition of that book that has came out. But yeah, it's my favorite. I have Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, You, which is another great book. I can't wait to read the second one. I have this series that I started called The Program. I've only read the first one so far. It's very like heart-hitting, but it's a very good book. I had the second one, but I haven't started it yet. I had One of Us is Lying, which I read as well. It was pretty good. I can't wait to read the second one, When We Are Lost, which is good. Uzumaki, which is my favorite manga that I own. I don't have much, but Junji Ito, once again, is my favorite. I can't wait to get more of his illustrated mangas, but yeah, it's the only one I own so far. Then I have Mooncakes, Happiness, Coraline, obviously with my Coraline doll, my Coraline book edition, or like the novel. This is the illustrated edition, this is the novel. Then I have The Bunker Diary, There's Someone Inside Your House, Girl from the Well, which is another great horror book. I was literally scared and had nightmares every single night I read that. Then behind the tarot deck, I have more mangas. I have all my Pokemon mangas that I own, the 4 Attack on Titan mangas that I own. And then I actually just hauled this, or I didn't haul it, but I just bought this at Barnes & Noble. It's called Hello World, and the synopsis sounded amazing, and it kind of gave me Erased vibes, and so I'm really excited to read this. Then on top, I have just the first My Neighbor Totoro manga. Then I have Of Mice and Men, which is another amazing book. It made me freaking tear up at the end. And that's another 5 out of 5 stars. And then on top, for more decor, I have, what is her name? She's from The Exorcist, and then there's Pennywise. So yeah, that's the second shelf. And then under it, I have my Harry Potter shelf. I love this one as well. It's a little bland. I still have to, my friend recommended that I put like prints of Harry Potter behind it, so I have yet to do that. But yeah, I have this teacher right here. I forgot her name. Then I have a little Kit Kat that my friend gave me. It's from like somewhere else. I don't know, but I haven't eaten it yet, and I probably won't because it's old. Then I have all my paperback Harry Potters right there. Like I said, I'm on the 5th book, and then I need to read these 2 as well. And then right here, I have a little Harry Potter that I got from Texas Thrift, and my Funko Pops, my Harry Potter glasses, and then I have like this stamp set that has like Hogwarts emblem on it, which is pretty cool. Then I have my only Harry Potter hardback right there, the Deathly Hallows, more little Funko Pop keychains, more Harry Potter Pez dispensers, and then I have a couple of Spanish versions of the Harry Potter books. I want like the full collection. I found this one at Goodwill, and this one was gifted to me for Christmas by my friend Edgar and Alora, and I like these editions more, to be honest, but I eventually want to get the whole set just so I can have it in like English and Spanish, you know. And then right here I just have the spell book of Harry Potter. And yeah, that's the whole shelf. A couple things fell over, but don't mind that. Then under it, I have one of my other favorite shelves. I feel like I've said this for every shelf, but I really do love my bookshelves. This is just all of the wands that I got in the Walmart Noble Collection series. And yeah, I have my Death Eater series right there. I have my Professor series. This is series 1, I believe. I don't know, in the front, but yeah. And then I have freaking Voldemort right there. And under it, I just have like a random shelf, honestly. These are all paper bags. I have my series of Unfortunate Events, or like the only ones that I own right here. I have some classics, Crank and Impulse, which I have yet to read. More classics, and then I have just like random books over here. The Hunger Games, which is good. Looking for Alaska. This is Where It Ends. That's a pretty good book. The Treatment, which is the second book into the series that I was talking about earlier. And yeah, then for decor, I just have like an ink set right here. And then under it, my very bottom shelf is just all the Funko Pops that I have, or like the remaining ones. Oh, I totally forgot I had Dobby. Dang, I need to put him on the Harry Potter shelf. But anyways, yeah, that's my whole bookshelf collection. Once again, I'm in love with it, and it's never going to stop growing. But that's what it looks like right now. Okay, yeah, that's my full bookshelf tour. I love my books. I love being a book reader. I love collecting books. I eventually want to open up a bookstore, honestly, and just like sell used books. Hopefully that will happen in the future. That's my goal. But yeah, my books just make me happy. I love watching BookTube sometimes. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, once again, give it a thumbs up. Click that red button down below to subscribe to be a part of my reading family. Comment down below comment down below on any video suggestions I should do in the future. I'm running out of ideas, to be honest. So yeah, just let me know any types of videos that you would like. I do plan on filming more like reading vlogs. I've been slacking with that because honestly, I've been slacking with reading, but we're not gonna mind that. Those will come in the future. And yeah, just comment down below any recommendations, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.